Another KI-100 video? Well yes, I earned this one doing war bonds and I figured why not try and get 1000 kills with it. Still working on that, but I can say already that the feeling of this KI-100-II is the same as the standard KI-100. Yes, it has a supercharger, but I find that to be really lacking in power and not necessary as all fighting usually takes place at lower altitude anyway. On another note, this one is not really about the plane itself, but that situation you can find yourself in. An air domination map where the enemy takes their airfield rapidly whilst your own airfield remains uncapped. That usually leads to the enemy rushing your airfield and an early loss. Usually. Starting out in the usual way, climbing some and watching how things develop. Do not dive in on the first enemy, that presents itself. Chances are your whole team is going for it as well and all you end up with is empty hands and all your altitude lost. Altitude that could have been used so much better 20 or 30 seconds later to dive in on the next targets. Cheap kill number 1 presents itself and has no clue what is coming for him. Just boom through. Do not start turn fighting right away. There were so many enemies coming in at the start that you might end up in one big clusterfuck where it is easy to be shot down by some random guy swooping in. Instead, keep going for a bit and watch what is actually going on. Looking at what is left of the enemy over our airfield, turn fighting right away might have been the best option. But with hindsight everything is easy, so no regrets here. In situations like this, the most dangerous enemy is your own teammates shooting and ramming everything in sight with bloodshot eyes. So do not press it too much. Take some pot shots, get out of the way and hope for the best. Just checking. Knowing what is coming in next gives you time to plan ahead. That quick look to the right gave the knowledge that there is enough time to go for this one with enough time to spare to set up for the incoming onslaught. Which is actually not the onslaught I thought it was. I really thought I saw way more of them coming in. Okay, maybe not. This looks scary, but actually is not. They will be focused on your teammates, mostly giving you the opportunity to get a shot at several of them normally without them even noticing. Planned this last attack in such a way that I would be extending away from the enemy without them having a hope of catching me. They will have to go through all the friendlies to do that, and it is too early in the match for them to do so. Later on, when you killed several of them and your place on the scoreboard shows how many you killed, there will usually be some serious attempts to bring you down. Most action is down low, so using that speed to get higher up will mean you are quite safe to do whatever you want and gives the opportunity to select the next target. Gun shipping in a Sunderland. This game makes me cringe sometimes. And a bit back we go again. I need to reload, and they will be all coming over anyway, where I can have some teammates distracting them. Whoops, never saw that one coming. Turning into him, and diving under to make it hard for him to get a good shot when he is past loop back in. And another one, now it gets tricky. One down but more incoming. That KI-45 is not too maneuverable, making it easier to keep it at arm's length, giving me some time to go for the other one as he has to reset his next pass. As luck has it, he is not even trying to do passes and just tries to outturn me. After this kill, all that is needed is a split S, which the KI-45 has no hope of following. Was he actually going for me then? No, he was not, but always assuming they are is what keeps one alive. I admit being somewhat lucky here. Usually 1 or 2 hits sets this thing on fire. Notice how the enemy team is slowly bleeding itself out after those 2 unsuccessful waves against our airfield. It will not be long before we can carry the offensive to them. Well, you can't have them all, or just maybe with some fancy stuff. He might try a poke at me. Not a wise move, but many will still try. So this is where we take the fight to them. Usually the aggressive team wins the game, but every now and then it is the other way around. Being defensive first and then aggressive sometimes pays off. Veering off to the side to reload. After that it is all a matter of sweeping up the remnants. And this is how you use a full hand of teammates to your full advantage. Just keep going, and they will do the rest for you. See how this is a contest no more. Shit, I somehow thought that guy was still alive. Imagine what this guy is seeing, tons of blue, so he will probably not even notice you coming in for the killing blow. and then it is basically all over. I have no idea why I did not loop back in towards the enemy right away. Now it will take me even longer to reach another target. Maybe the snack first, and then the blenheim. Might as well reload again as we will not catch him before that is done. Left, right, middle. I do not want to spend too much time chasing something. Yes, this one is coming back. It would be nice to get another kill here. And yes, I do realize I got down-tiered here. Sometimes one is lucky, the other time it is tough luck. Shit happens, all in a day's flying in War Thunder.